Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day in the market. Looked like it wasn't going to be a very good day to start, but did have a great comeback before the day was over. Dow closed up 377 points. S&P was green by 80 points, and the S&P was 32 points up, and the NASDAQ was up 80 points. So good green day across the board. Portfolio had some pretty good gains today. So especially from what we were seeing this morning, a good turnaround. Didn't get to purchase anything. Tried for a couple, but just didn't get filled. We'll talk about that as we look at our portfolio. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll take a look at what's going on pre-market as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump over. All right, so here's our portfolio. As you can see here, we got a pretty good bit of green here across the board, about 3 down. Big winner today, looks like it was ACB. Looks like the bleeding finally stopped on that one after it did the 12-to-1 reverse split. Also, if we take a look at it in the after hours, it was up as well. So looks like they did have their earnings today, and actually had some good sales numbers and good revenue numbers, and I think they're up 15% in the after hours. So we do hold some of those that we held. Did go through that 12-to-1 reverse split, but we're happy to see that heading in the right direction now. So it might be something if it keeps going, we may cost average it a little bit, but not while it's going up 14 and 15% during the day and then after hours. We'll have to wait for one of those good red days before we do anything with that. But keep an eye on that one. First green day in a while, so we'll keep an eye on it. All right, so our airlines today, Delta fought off a down day. If you look over here to this little chart here, you'll see it's quite a ways down. I tried to get it today. I think it was 1725. Got down to, let me check to see where I missed it. So it didn't get down to my sell order. It got down to 1751. So I was trying to get it around 1725, didn't get it. But it did make a good comeback, so that was good to see. And we're actually up in the after hours. Okay, so Southwestern Airlines, it actually did manage to get back into the green. It started out in the red today as well. Had an order out there for that one as well. Did not get that one filled either. So I was trying to cost average on those two, but we did see those two, see that one fight its way back to the green there, up 3%. So the market started out really bad. Got down to, we've been going down. We had about a 5% pullback, and today I think it ended up about a 1.5% up. So that may have been the little pullback that we were going to get, but it's kind of a trading range we're in right now. So who knows? We'll just have to watch it and see. But I've got 40% cash, so I'm sitting on the sideline waiting for some deals and just keep missing these airlines. I'd like to get some more of those airlines for sure. Novavax, just like we kind of talked about before, did pull back today. No news, nothing going on with Novavax today, and they did pull back 5.8%, $2.37. They actually hit a low today. Let's see, their low today was 37.37. So closed above the low, but that is a lower, I think it's a lower high and a lower low. So that is pulling back a little bit. Notice the volume here. The volume has gotten back under the normal volume. So we're going to watch that one. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't see a little bit more pullback tomorrow as well. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. I want to get back into it at some point. Folks have been asking where are you going to try to get back in? What's a good level? Is 25 a good level? Going back and looking, that previous high was 26 something. So if it gets close to there and holds up, I may start getting in. If it gets close to there and falls, I'm probably going to try to hold off for 20 or somewhere around there, 21. But it's a ways to go yet. If it even does that, I'm not sure it will, but we're just going to watch it because on the low volume, it was holding up pretty good previously before it actually shot up. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. If it gets a good steady plateau worked out there, and we'll have to contemplate buying some, no matter what the price is. I'd like to get back into it at some point. All right, but I'm in no rush. I'm not going to rush that. Um, but there will be some news coming out, in the next week or two, probably 2 weeks or so, that their human testing started, and they might get a little pop out of that, a little bit of news. Um, MPC was down 0.5%. Let's see here. GBTC, our Bitcoin trust, we're at about, what we're holding there is about 3% up right now. I was going to sell it today if it got to 4, but it didn't. And so we're just going to watch that one. If it has another good day tomorrow, we may unload that and get that cash on the sideline as well. I think we actually bought some of that back in, uh, I think it was February or March when we bought that. We'll see if we can get rid of it this week. Um, Other than that, we had a pretty good day. A lot of green. Was up for the day as far as the whole portfolio goes. And we were happy to see that, especially after the way things started this morning. So let's go ahead and jump over to our uh, pre-market. Let's see what's going on there. All right, so our futures, let me go ahead and refresh this and see what it's doing. Our futures is up 28 points. Looks like we got a little bit of green. Maybe we'll start out the day tomorrow and actually close on a good note again on Friday. I think we had a pretty good Friday last Friday, so let's see if we can get us another one. But you know how that Friday goes. People like to sell, so we'll just watch and see. Asia looks like what's open so far. We're green across the board, so that's good to see. Here's a U.S. market today, as you can see here. 377, 32, and 80. So that's the way it went today. All right, let's take a look at oil. Oil was up today 9%. Crude stockpiles are dipping, so that's why it went up. But we're back up to 27.35 a barrel. Brent's at 31, so we're getting back up close to that Brent level. So that's all good. MPC didn't really move on that today, but that's all right. We're doing okay. As long as it's going back up, we'll be okay. I'd like to see that get it back up to around $40 a barrel at bare minimum. But anyway, that's what happened with oil today. As far as tomorrow goes, it's Friday where we got to be careful on Fridays. A lot of times people want to sell, get their money on the sideline. So we'll watch for that. I'm going to keep trying to cost average those airlines a little bit. Like to cost average that a little bit. Going to try to sell that GBTC if it gets a good 3 or 4% up tomorrow. So we'll jump on that. I think if we can, I'd like to go ahead and get rid of that and get that money on the sideline. But we are sitting good with our cash right now at 40%. So I'm not dying to sell stuff, but I want to go ahead and get 4% out of that, and we'll park that money on the sideline as well. Really still expecting this market to pull back a little bit, but what's happening here now is the news is starting to come out about certain things opening up. I saw today where McDonald's, we're going to open their stores, and then some other things are opening. Disney was going to open some portion of their company there. So as we get those kind of news items, as long as we're not getting big giant upticks in cases and things like that, I think slowly but surely this market's going to continue to go up. But any kind of bad news, on the numbers and the cases and things like that, we're going to have to be careful and see how the market takes that. But we're ready. If anything bad happens, we're ready. Again, My goal is going to be cost averaging those airlines. That's going to be my goal for the next week or so. And so we're going to look for opportunities there. We missed one today. Just had my prices too low again, evidently, and they didn't get there. So we'll see about tomorrow and see if they dip tomorrow. If they dip tomorrow, maybe we'll go ahead and get them. All right. Well, have a great day. Have a great day in the market tomorrow. I will see you Sunday night, and we'll talk about what happened on Friday, as well as getting ready for Monday. Have a great evening. Thanks. Bye. Hey, don't forget to click this button right here to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.